तो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज फ्रॉम 2022, दैट मीन्स रिसेंट टाइम्स में क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछा गया इस टॉपिक से. Now 8 students A, B, C, D, E, F and G sit around a circular table equidistant from each other facing the center of the table. Not necessarily in the same order. So not necessarily in this order, but it is given that there are 8 people. They are sitting around a circular table. First thing is, let's make 8 positions for these 8 peoples to sit, and it is given that all of them are facing towards the center. B and D sit neither adjacent to C nor opposite to C. So we don't know where B and D are sitting, but it is for sure that they are not adjacent, neither they are opposite to C. A sits between D and E. So A is sitting between D and E. F sits between F and H. So only this much information is given, and based on this we need to find out which of the following is definitely correct here. Now let's see. Let's start with the information that is given about is A sitting. So जिसके बारे में exact information दिया है उससे start किया जाना चाहिए. So let's say A is sitting exactly between D and E. So either you can have this case, or else you can also have this particular case that A is sitting here, D is sitting this side and E is sitting this side. So either this or this is the case that we can start with. Next, it is said that F sits between B and H. So F is somewhere sitting between B and H. तो अब यहाँ कहीं F, B और H होगा. बट अब थोड़ा सा एक और इन्फॉर्मेशन जो दिया उस पर बात करते हैं. B and D sit neither adjacent to C nor opposite to C. That means D is not adjacent to C and D is not opposite to C. That means C is not here. That means C is not here. In this case, यहाँ पर C is not here, C is not here. इस बात का ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा हमको. Also F sits between B and H. Here we will have to now make various cases satisfying this criteria. So let's start making cases. I'll be needing more space. I'll make a few cases here. If I consider just this, I'm not making cases with this, I'm just making cases with this, and let's see if we are reaching to the answer or not. So it is given that C is not adjacent or opposite to B and D, so I'll focus on this. Next, it is given that F sits between B and H. So let's say F sits between B and H. It can be like this. F sits between B and H. F sits between B and H can be like this. F sits between B and H. So B, H, F. It can be like this. अभी I can reverse it also कि H और B अपनी positions change कर ले. We can make a certain cases like this also. तो इसमें इस क्वेश्चन में you can make various cases and accordingly you will have to answer. If I replace या interchange B and H, it could be like this also. If I replace B and H, this you can have this also. Same way यहाँ पर. Now understand why I told you in the beginning that if UPSC wants to make paper lengthy, they might increase the weightage of this topic because questions lengthy हो जाते हैं इसमें. अब it is specifically given that C is neither adjacent nor opposite to B. If it is not adjacent nor opposite to D and B, that means यहाँ पर दोनों जगह C नहीं आ सकता. तो this is itself is wrong because I have no place for C here. This is incorrect. C is neither adjacent to B nor to D and nor it is opposite. That means C is supposed to be here. We are left with G. G यहाँ आएगा. So this is a valid case satisfying all the conditions given in the question. If I am making this case, then C is neither adjacent to B nor it is adjacent to D. That means this is incorrect. I cannot go forward with this case. What about this? C is neither adjacent nor opposite to B and D. So यहाँ नहीं आ सकता C. so C has to be here, G is here. This is a valid case satisfying all the conditions there. Here C is not adjacent to D and also to B, so C cannot be here. This is an incorrect case. What about this? C cannot be adjacent or opposite to B and D. That means C has to be here, G has to be here. Now these are three valid cases that we can make. Are they satisfying all the criteria that are given in the options? एक बार देखते हैं. B sits between A and G. B sits between A and G. This is a valid case, but B is not sitting between A and G. तो पहला तो यहाँ से गलत हो गया. C sits opposite to G. C sits opposite to G. This is incorrect. तो यहाँ गलत हो गया. यहाँ चाहे सही हो रहा हो, यहाँ भी गलत है, यहाँ भी गलत है. That means C is not sitting opposite to G. E sits opposite to F. E is opposite to F in this case, but what about this? E is not opposite to S. What about this? E is not opposite to F. तो एक में सेटिस्फाई हो रहा है, बचे हुए दो में नहीं हो रहा है, तो नहीं होगा. नाउ अब इसमें गलती क्या होगी आपसे? आप अगर एक ही केस बना दोगे, लेट्स से आई मेक दिस केस, तो आई माइट एंड अप गेटिंग वन ऑफ दीज एज करेक्ट. जैसे कि C sits opposite to G. If you are making this case only, you might end up marking C sits opposite to G as the correct answer. E sits opposite to F. If you are making only this possibility, you will end up marking E sits opposite to F. इसीलिए इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस में you will have to go on making multiple possibilities, because एक possibility से एक आंसर सही आ जाएगा, दूसरी से दोनों आ जाएंगे. Final answer is that which satisfies all the conditions in all the possibilities. वही final answer होगा. So here the answer is none of the above, because none of these conclusions are definitely correct in all the possibilities. So answer is none.